Hi guys, it's Larissa and I am here with the rest of my swaps for your paper pantry for the month of April. The ATC swap that I was in with Tina Lynn, our theme was spring, and whatever that meant to you, butterflies, flowers, just anything that you thought was spring. So what I wanted to do was the new Seven Gypsies tissue paper. I had gotten some of that and I wanted to use it. So I went ahead and cut it into strips. And I cut the strips about 3 times larger than what the size of the ATC cards were. And then I ruffled it and shrunk it in and glued it down. And tried to keep in contact some of the flowers or butterflies or birds that were on the tissue tape, or tissue paper. So you can see there was a bird here and there's a bird on this one down in the corner, and there's part of the bird cage, and so you can kind of make out some of the designs that are on the tissue paper in the background. Once I got the tissue paper down, I went ahead and painted over it with a white acrylic paint, and I just kind of splattered it on there so that it would stick in some of the areas. And then I went ahead and took turquoise Perfect Pearls from May Arts and sprayed the whole card so that it gave it a really cool splattered texture, like when you move it in the light. I just think it turned out super cool. And then I edged it with a blue paint dauber to kind of give it a ground. These little moths and the little butterfly images are actually the new Tim Holtz stamps. They're the little group of the Tim Holtz stamps. So I went ahead and stamped all of the stamps out. And then I went in with the shimmers and painted all of the butterflies and the moths with the different colors of the shimmers paint. And then I went ahead and let that dry. And then I went in and cut all of those out. And I went ahead and layered 2 of the butterflies on the big butterfly, and then just left the bottom moths single. And then I punched a larger punch out of some basic gray paper that I had from I think it was last winter. And I just thought it went with the color scheme that I was going for. So then I layered all of those together, and I used the Helmar's foam pieces to attach the large butterflies, and then I just glued down the little butterflies with Helmar 450 quick dry glue. And I just tried to place them around so that they wouldn't cover up some of the images on the tissue paper. And then down at the bottom I used a Studio Calico Spring stamp. And I didn't care if it was perfect because of all the texture. So I think that the vintage look looks really cool. So anyway, those are my ATC cards. And then I stamped my information on the back. And I'm super happy with the way that these turned out this month. I had a lot of fun experimenting with the tissue paper and the new Tim Holtz stamps, and I can't wait to play even more with this stuff. So hopefully you ladies enjoy those. I was in the image stamp swap with Kelly Stickles, and this month the theme was spring also. So I went ahead and used the larger set of the Tim Holtz butterfly stamps and stamped it out. I just love these images. I think it turned out super neat. And then I used the Wendy Vecchi stamp set with the little daisy, which I love this little daisy. And I stamped it in VersaFine green. And then I used the little specimen stamp that comes with the stamp to stamp along the edge. So those were my 2 image swap. And then for the collage millage swap with Yoli, this is my recipe card. The theme this month was beef, so the October afternoon paper, I just thought this was too perfect for this, and I had some left over. So I went ahead and cut a canvas piece out of, with my Sizzix, out of the ornate die. And then I used the notebook punch and some trim that I sprayed pink with Glimmer Mist. And then I made a little pocket for my recipe. And my recipe is for cheeseburger casserole. And I went ahead and enclosed a recipe for everybody. And I made a little diagram to kind of show you how it's supposed to go to get put together. You take the crescents and you line them up with the points facing out, and then you put your filling on the inside of the bottom edge of the crescent rolls, and then you fold the tips over the filling into the center, and then you bake it. And it is just, it's my son's favorite meal. So, and you can use any type of filling. I do ham and broccoli. I've done turkey, leftover from Thanksgiving. When we go to eat barbecue different times, and we'll have leftover pork or something, or brisket, I bring that home and I'll cut it up and use that. So the recipe is super versatile for putting anything in the middle that you want. Then on the back, I went ahead and used the Maya Road envelopes, and I altered them so that they could fit all the cards. And then I stamped on them, and I used a daisy stamp with, put a little bling, and then I used a little border stamp. And I think all of the stamps are from Wendy Vecchi's stamp set, which I love her stamps. If you have not tried any, you need to check her out. She has just some of the neatest stamps. And then I went ahead and sprayed that with some Ranger Perfect Pearls. And then I made a little pocket, and I used the same notebook paper punch. And then on the back side, I just Glimmer Misted the background, and I actually put all my information on this side. I just didn't do it on mine. But anyway, that is my recipe card for the month of April, and I hope that you guys all enjoy your swaps, and I look forward to getting everybody else's. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a fabulous day.